Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and I'm coming back to Granblue Fantasy, and today we are going to be attempting another one of the high-level Mega Tier bosses. I've already moved us to a thematically appropriate island on Port Breeze, because we are going to try to take on Tiamat. Okay. So, when it comes to Tiamat, well, we have some options, especially given that we have recently been the beneficiary of something that Cygames did, or could be a bug, I have no idea. But it allowed us to get past the dreaded roll a 10 roll mission in the Knick-Knack Academy, so we now have access to all those SSR characters that are really going to come in handy for this account. Yeah, I've made another video that kind of talked about more of that, talked about some hypothetical setups. So, anyway, I've set myself up for what we're going to run against Tiamat here. Bringing Shiva, 160. The 160 boost, bringing obviously Colossus. A main hand choice was kind of contentious because we don't really have a good main hand for Relic Buster in Fire. But I went with this one because it gives a decent amount of HP. It's max leveled and it provides extra defense down when we hit with our charge attack, which will stack with our Miserable Mist, and we'll be doing a little bit better there. We basically have a lot of debuffs with this team that can stack up together to make the opponent deal a lot less damage, which is nice. Skill-wise, we're looking at Clarity because I know that this boss can inflict a lot of debuffs. We really ideally do not want to take any debuffs, but given that the boss is 3 targets, we're probably going to take some debuffs. It's going to be hard to completely dodge it. Other than that, we're bringing Sandalphon for heals and Bellringer Angel in our Summon Grid. And this is our party lineup. Hopefully this works out. Let's give it a shot. Alright. So, unlike Yggdrasil, I actually do not think that the best thing to do is to just kind of rush everything down. I'm pretty sure when it comes to Tiamat, we really want to take down these ads so that the main body doesn't really... Because the main body is a lot more manageable once the ads are down. We want to hold off on summoning for now. There is a specific reason for that. Double check here. This is all foes, that's excellent. This is a single foe. Okay. Just have to keep track of what does what. Alright, so let's put out Miserable Mist. Put out Shaft Smoke. Hit our attack down. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit one of these. Probably should have done this in a different order, but that's okay. We're going to put Gravity on the main boss. And we're going to, of course, sticker as we attack. Now, luckily, the individual hits from the enemies don't do that much damage. We are in a bit of an unfortunate spot with regards to UL. Actually, in this particular party, we have 2 Aruns, so our Bahamut weapon isn't really doing that much. It might be worth reconsidering if you want to even use it. given our party comp. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and charge attack here. I should have used second skill. That's my bad. See, I'm really just not that familiar with what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright, I think we just attack. Okay, Aerial Blitz is survivable. That is also survivable. Okay, we get the free augments. Pretty sick. We appreciate those. We'll reply Miserable Mist and go ahead and charge attack here. Because we want to get Karin restacking her stack. Also, when it comes to UL, you really want to use her charge attack whenever you can. It comes with a stackable recovery up, so her third skill actually does more healing. Okay. Go ahead and gravity up somebody else. Our Fox Flame out. Go ahead and charge attack here. Right? No, we'll go ahead and use Yule's third skill. Just so we can get it back, the cooldown rolling. Okay, we're doing okay so far. Get all this stuff back up. Go ahead and get Sutura's stacks back. We're at 3. I think we're gonna delay a little bit. Because we can take HP damage to avoid whipping a little bit. Yeah, we actually really like that MC took all those hits, because it means that when we use our augments into tactical shield, it just means that we essentially got a free turn. Because we were going to do that anyway. Alright. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is go ahead and use our third skill to get that attack down. We use the second skill to get the dodge rate up. And we're going to go ahead and use Poseidon for the defense. Alright, that was a lot more damage than I expected. Which is okay, but it does hurt. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use Elemental Ritter Shield. Yeah, I think that's all we want to do on this turn. So let's go ahead and reapply Miserable Mist and charge attack in here. Didn't really want to hit break there. I mean, it's okay, but it's not what we wanted. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and summon Sandalfawn then. Okay. Okay, we really do need to get the shield up, or the what do you call it? Augments engaged. That does hurt. I'll give him that. Okay. Let's go ahead and use these two skills. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get stacked back up. And we will charge attack here. Okay, so true power was unleashed. That's good. Sort of. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and re-miserable mist. Put up tactical shield, even though we're losing 1,000 HP on it. It's fine. We really need the shields to be up. Okay, so we're in horrible shape there. That means I believe what we want to do is Ritter Shield and Substitute, along with Dodge Rate up. Okay, so that takes out one of the targets. What? Okay, I'm gonna summon Bellringer Angel here. You know, it's like a fear mode. It's a little bit of extra survivability that we really need. Because our main character is in bad shape. Okay, now we can get our augments back up. So we don't have to worry about that as much. Our shields are in horrible shape, though. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Poseidon. And we'll go ahead and get this attack down blind to the current target, the Zell. Okay, so we got it to use a move that doesn't really do anything. I mean, it does, but it doesn't stop us from doing our game plan. If you see a mirror image on the enemy, by the way, you should always just summon, because mirror image is dispelled by an AoE attack. So if your summons are basically all AoE attacks, it's going to do a lot to get rid of that. Because, I mean, I think the mirror image from Zell is like a 5-hit one, which is pretty insane. So we're just waiting out this defense buff. It's only like 30 seconds, so it doesn't really hurt to just stand here and wait for that. Alright, we're good to go. Alright. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and summon Sandalphon. Heal that. Okay. Let's go ahead and press some buttons. Get the Ritter Shield in. We'll go ahead and get our stacks back up. We're gonna attack them. The Zell does have less HP than the Mill, but the Mill has much more dangerous attacks, I think. I don't know. Tempest from the Zell is really bad, so it's hard to say which one's actually worse. Okay, we're gonna wait. Obviously, one turn is not gonna kill us here. We're at near full HP on everybody. Okay. Does it still damage? It does. Okay. Had to double check. So we can summon C2 here. And then we're gonna wait out again. We're gonna wait out the defense buff. We don't like defense buffs. We would prefer that they not be a thing that we have to deal with. Okay, 15 more seconds. We're looking okay so far. Losing Karin kind of sucks, but Noish is a pretty stable backup. He's pretty good at keeping us alive. And we get the defense or the dodge rate up from Sutera, so we're doing pretty good on the survival front. I think if we can take out the Zell, we probably win. The primary target doesn't do that much damage. Okay, that's a free augment. We always love that. We can go ahead and use attack shield here. And yep, go ahead and start attack with fuel. Yeah, this will get the Zell into break. Okay. With 3 stacks, we're probably good. It's in normal, so it's gonna be aerial blitz. So yeah, I think we're good. Because we'll nullify 2 hits, and we have a 4500 shield and armor. Yeah. Alright. So now we can put our shield, or our augments back on. And we don't have any more stacks here, so we will have to wait 2 turns for that. That's okay. I really would have preferred you take it out that turn, but that's okay. Alright. So, first things first, summon Poseidon. Hit our red skills. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and hit this green skill for the healing. We're not as concerned about the debuffs. And especially since we've taken down the supplementary targets, debuffs aren't as much of an issue to think about. Alright, we can go ahead and use this here. We'll go ahead and summon Colossus just to make sure we have defense down, maxed out. Okay. I think we're good to do that. And we'll summon Sandalphon for the heals. We definitely want to charge attack with our main character, because that'll preserve the 2 stacks that we've got. Yeah, because that move does hurt. Alright. Yep. Okay. Okay. I think we delay one turn. Ow. Okay, let's get our shields back up. Let's go ahead and charge attack here. Okay, get our heals back up. Yeah, I think we're good. We've got big shields. We've got armored and decent HP on everybody. We're gonna just kind of go into this. The one downside that we're having right now with our fire is our damage is really low. Outside of main character. And Karin can deal real good damage, but obviously that doesn't apply when she dies. Ow. Alright, that does hurt. Okay, so we're gonna summon C2 for the shield. Our attack down wore off, which is bad. We go ahead and move in like this. And Poseidon. Fox Flame effect up for supplemental damage. Okay, get all of our stuff back up. Dodge up. Because we're about to hit a circle. Okay. So we're gonna hit Clarity, because we really don't want that skill sealed on the next turn debuff. We like our skills, they're very important to us. Our shields have worn off, so I think we need to use our blue potion here. And I actually think I'm going to substitute Vanish, just so that Sudara doesn't take any hits. And we're fine with being CA sealed while we don't have our CA, and we're not going to get it in like the next couple turns. That doesn't really hurt us. Okay, we can go ahead and heal up, get our tactical shield back on. You know, the usual Relic Buster strats. Yeah, I think we would have done better if we didn't use the Bahamut weapon, because two of our major party members are runes, and we're not getting anything out of them. Or they're not getting anything out of the Bahamut weapon, I should say. We're getting plenty out of them. Alright. think we want to delay a little bit on Sutra's first skill. Not too long though. Alright, one more turn should be good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use Elemental for our shield. Use first and second skill. And that's it. Yeah, I think we just charge attack with noise here. So we're gonna get hit with a cyclonic disruption. It'd be nice to not take too much damage from that. We got a good number of dodges there. Then we can get this for the attack down. We were hoping for the blind, but without it, we're still fine. We'll delay a turn because we want to get full value out attack shield. Go ahead and summon Poseidon. And we're going to charge attack in here. We'll get the extra effect from Sudra and all the effects from everybody else hitting them there. So we're looking pretty good so far. 50% trigger should be pretty manageable. 25% trigger is the harder one to deal with, but it's just cyclonic destruction again. The 50% one should be aerial blitz, which we've proven like time and time again that we can deal with. Okay, I think we're gonna delay at least one more turn because our main character still has a shield, at least and we're at full HP over here. Okay. I think we're gonna delay one more turn because we can summon Sandalphon for heals. And we want to be at full shield when the opponent is going to do their full charge in overdrive because cyclonic destruction deals a lot of damage. Alright, that was the wrong order, but that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and attack it. Okay, so our shield went down, but that's fine. We're going to summon C2 to get an immediate replacement shield. This will also allow us to charge attack here, and it'll be pretty good. Because it'll also maintain our 3 stacks on the main character. And the more we can maintain those machine cell stacks, the less damage we're taking. Okay, that brings us to break. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and use Ritter Shield as we cross into the 50% trigger. Just take less damage this way. Yep. Maintains our shield. Maintains our shield strength a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and charge attack. We are still saving the Shiva summon to try to burst down the last like 10%, so we don't have to spend an insane amount of time there. We really don't want to spend more time at low HP values than we can avoid, or as much little time as we can, because it's a tendency, not a rule, of Granblue Fantasy bosses find that they get stronger at low HP totals. Okay, we're still good. I think we do charge attack here with main character. Main character's innate hostility up would be nice to proc so we can use that shield value that we got, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Okay, blind is good. Gives us an extra layer of defenses. we always gotta be at least a little concerned about our defensive layers, because we really do not have that much in terms of HP at this stage in the game. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything tactical shielded, and we're gonna activate our Zephyr and summon a Sandalphon. This is where we can really see kind of the value of Sandalphon outside of light. We're still healing by a lot just by having him around in the summon grid. I mean, every time it's summoned, it's potentially 1,000 to every party member, which is, you know, it adds up. Okay. So that barely did any damage to our shields. We got pretty good luck there. Okay, we can't really slow down DPS or anything, so we're gonna likely hit our next full charge diamond. Yeah, it's gonna be an overdrive, which is gonna be bad because it deals a lot of damage, but we'll have to deal with it. Luckily, we will have Elemental Ritter Shield, so that should theoretically keep us from absolutely dying here. We're going to delay at least one turn on Yule's 1, just because we want to have Fox Flame up while we have more skill damage instances. Okay, that did hurt, but it wasn't as bad as it otherwise could have been. We can summon C2 here, get an immediate refill shield. I think we delay one more turn so we can get a full burst. Okay. Alright, next. So now hopefully we can time things so we're in good shape there. We're gonna go ahead and get Stack because, you know, it gives extra damage. Now we're getting close. I think we're gonna hit the we're gonna hit the 25% trigger within the next 2 turns. It's not really an ideal position. It'd be better if we're at 27, because that would be a little bit more sure that we'd actually hit it. But we'll have to just put our tactical shield up on this turn, as well as our extra defenses. And then we're... Let's see, how close are we? It'd be really bad if we didn't hit 25 here, but I think we got it. And even if we don't, yeah, we should break. Okay, go ahead and heal. Hit our Miserable Mist this time, that'd be ideal. Alright, go ahead and summon Sandalphon. And the rest of this should be pretty formulaic. There's no more triggers to deal with, and with the opponent in break and at 0 diamonds, we have a lot of time to just kind of pile on damage. Okay. One turn delay should be fine. Okay. Go ahead and that up. We're going to delay on Sutura's for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and activate Substitute on Noish, so our main character doesn't take any more beatings. We're going to go ahead and get Tactical Shield back up. This should be a good enough turn for this. Okay. Go ahead and get our chain burst off. Okay, we're at 3. So we can summon Poseidon. This will get us to 2, then we can attack from 1, get our dodge on the turn after. Okay, we don't need to heal, so we won't. Okay, we're looking good on shield, so we are not going to summon T2. We will summon Sandalphon just to get some extra heals in. Alright. We're gonna activate this here. We're gonna put on Gurren, and we're gonna summon Shiva to use our assassin turn here. Okay. Let's go ahead and charge attack. I probably should have used Noish's Substitute. Just to preserve an extra stack on MC if we got hit, which we didn't, so that's fine. Then we're gonna do Elemental Ritter Shield. Basically, we're just pushing all the buttons at this point. We should be fine. Yeah. Alright, so it was a long fight, but it was manageable. Alright. Good stuff. I'll be appreciative when Sutura hits level 70 so we can get some extra stats with the awakenings. Alright, so with this we can uncap our Tiamat weapons more, and we have access to the Tiamat Plus showdown, which we will deal with later. Yeah, good stuff. Whew. That was a long fight. But we can see that fire is still pretty weak in terms of what we have. We don't have a good main hand for Relic Buster, which is kind of our biggest problem, like I said earlier. We were just kind of running something that worked. If our Seraphic weapon was raised to SSR, that would probably be what we main hand. But until then, we're just kind of, it's just going to kind of sit in the grid. Yeah, we could have done a little bit of improvements, right? This Sephiroth Spear could have been leveled up, but it's all good. We could technically have more levels in this Xeno Axe, but again, it's all good. Really, the thing that would have made this better, I think, would have been to replace the Bahamut weapon. But that would have we would have lost HP from that, so it would have been a little sketchy. But we would have only lost HP on main character and main character Colin and Noish and Love Live, but they never got a chance to go in. Yeah. I think this setup is relatively stable, and when Yule levels up more, because I have done the 5-star uncap for all of the Knick-Knack Academy characters. When Yule hits level 100, she'll have an extra skill. We'll get some extra strengthenings on skills, right? There are a lot of improvements that are going to come in addition to just raw stats. So I think we're gonna see some real improvements in Fire when we move forward. And yeah, I like this character set. Love Live can probably be swapped out when needed, but also she has this unit does have some stuff that our others don't, right? It's got this party charge bar buff, and it can do the Miserable Mist roll if we really need it to. So, I mean, it's not bad. All right, so that was a win. We appreciate wins here. Without further ado, then, this has been Shadow SP signing off. Let's not make this video too much longer, or any longer, really. All right, later.